20 years ago, the fair was going on. It was much hotter, it hadn't rained much, and it was a pretty normal September day until late in the afternoon when a car drove into a pocket of natural gas vapors which exploded into flames. Abilene police officer Jay Hatcher was driving the car when he unknowingly drove it into the gas. He died from extensive burns. KTAB's Marley Capper talked to Jay's brother Jeff about the change in his life after his brother died.
I was running right outside these windows.
Jeff Hatcher jogged the trails behind Wiley United Methodist Church when he was frustrated that doors weren't opening for him.
And I just felt like the Lord was whispering in my ears like, okay, you've been wondering where I'm at and you've been wondering why things are not happening. Buckle your seatbelt because here we go.
On September 8th of 2000, Jeff drove past the church and saw smoke.
Saw a large cloud. I thought an airplane had crashed at the airport.
To find out the accident he saw was his brother.
And she just said, I don't know the details, but I know it's really bad.
And rushed to the hospital, not knowing it would be the last time.
The very first thing that I said when I walked in the room is, Jay, I love you.
To say I love you to a father, a son, a husband, and a police officer.
I don't know that Jay and I had ever really said that to one another, but it came out easy in that moment.
2 years later, doors opened for Jeff to become the pastor of that same church he passed during his time of frustration and grief. He now uses his brother's death as a way to minister and bring hope to his congregation.
And even in the midst of the tragedy of that loss, I knew the Lord was calling me to use that and to bless people.
After 20 years, his brother's legacy lives on. As Jeff says, the ministry Jay helped start,
the Regional Crime Victims Crisis Center that ministers to victims of crime,
is still in operation today. While the loss of his brother Jay has been difficult, Jeff says,
even though we go through trials, if you have Christ, there's a peace there and there's hope there.
In Abilene with coverage you can count on. Marley Capper, KTAB News.
Thank you, Marley. Jay was 42 years old when he died. The original explosion happened after gas leaked from a pipeline when it was punctured by a worker with a backhoe.